So in this session of object-oriented programming, we are going to discuss about objects. Okay. So first we need to write a program like we have taken class student private access specifier character name okay. These are the member variables as I have explained earlier. Now to access these we need to declare the member function. Enter ID, say in less than ID and L. This is for transferring the control or printing the control to the next line. Cout. Enter name, in name, cout. Enter fees, in fee. And L. And this is it for this class. This is member variable and this is member function to access these variables. Let me remind you, if I am not writing this here, if this private is not written here, by default these variables are private. This is the strength of the object oriented programming. I have explained it in the previous classes. Now to access this class, what we need to do? We need to create an object to access this function. Okay, I have created an object, class name and object name, class name and object name. Okay, this is what object creation. Now with the help of object only we can call the function. So object dot then the function name get. This is what function calling. Okay, this program is done. So here you can see this object can access the member function. Without the object you are not allowed to access any function or variable of the class. Okay, now in the C++, if you see, if I am declaring this A, int A, B and C, so how much memory will be allocated? 2 bytes and 2 bytes. Total 6 bytes memory will be allocated. But as you can see, this int is also there. this is int is also there. Why? Then why this int is not taking 2 bytes along with this? Because this int is logical address, and with the help of this logical address, this is physical address. Physical memory allocation is happening because of this logical addressing. And according to the object-oriented concept, you can see this int is a class. This int is a class, and these ABC are the object of the class. So as you can see, class never takes memory, but object requires memory. Okay? Class never takes memory, but object requires memory. Class is the representation of logical addressing, and these variables are of physical addressing. Okay? So now, what is an object? We are going to write it. Now, what is an object? So answer number 1, it is a variable of type class. Okay, it is a variable of type class. Obviously it is declared for the class, that is why it is the variable of type class. We have just seen it. Number 2, as you all can see, with the help of object we can access the member functions only. So it is an instance of class. Okay. 3, as I have explained you the example of int ABC, it is a physical representation of class. Got it? So this is what object is. Now we are going to start the encapsulation. Now encapsulation. So what is the meaning of encapsulation? Encapsulation means wrapping up, tidying up of the data into single unit. Wrapping up of data. Let's take an example. If I am making a class employee, so the member variables will be ID of the employee, name of the employee, designation of the employee, salary of the employee. And to access these, we will create a function. This function will access all the data of the employee. Okay, so as you can see, ID, name, designation, salary, different type of data, all the different type of data, all that for the different type of employees, means for all the different type of objects. Obviously for one employee we will create an object which will work for employee 1. Similarly for employee 2, this object will work differently. Means all the work will be done, all the employees data will be saved differently. Means the different type of data is wrapped up into a single unit called class. That is what encapsulation. That is what an encapsulation is. Rest of the features will be covered in the next video. Thanks for watching.